Lovely people. On y'all yesterday, I gave y'all some gems yesterday, and it's like, well, Miss April, how do you align? And my question to you is, how will you align? I believe the first order of business is realizing that you're not. Okay. The first order of business is to realize that you are not, and this is what I mean, just an indicator that you're not aligned. Need your book ASAP. The girl, go on Amazon and buy it, or go get it on Audible. So the question becomes, how will you align? And the only way you can align is by realizing that you're not in alignment. If you are lacking anything, it's only because you're not in alignment with it. I gave you the analogy of orgasms and how they work. Okay? Why do you all call her auntie if she's not your auntie for real? Because in the black community, that's what we do with our elders. That's a endearment love in the black community. I get called auntie all the time. I've been being called auntie for a very long time, and I think it's because I have an old soul. But now that I'm of age to be somebody's auntie, it didn't bother me then. But for those of you that are new, yes, it's a side aspect, the fact that you're my elder, and I'm willing to listen to you because you are my elder. Yes, it's paying homage. So that's just something that's kind of a known thing in the black community. So that's why, matter of fact, folk call folk Unc all the time. They call Shannon Sharpe Unc. Not because he's their biological uncle, it's because of he's older, he has more wisdom, he's our elder, it's paying homage, it's an endearment. Okay? My friends used to get mad that y'all would call me auntie when I was, in my 30s. They were like, but you ain't no aunt, it's aging you. I'm like, no, I don't see it that way. I see it as the girls is finally ready to listen. Why are you laughing, Aunt? I'm just saying, because a lot of folks say, well, this generation, they don't teach us. No, we'll teach, but the girls got to be ready to listen. But the fact that my audience find value in what I'm sharing and trust enough in what I'm sharing to listen, that's special to me. Yeah, so I don't take it as offense. I take it as finally the girls is ready to get their itch together and listen to us ladies that have gone before them and say, girl, don't do that, do this. You're not no different. You're not different. Yeah, and especially when they call me the rich auntie, I'll take that, child. Because what rich auntie means is you live your life, you done your thing, you don't have no stress, you ain't got no money issues, you at peace, and you can go do whatever you want to do because your kids is grown, and you can just live out in these streets and do what you want to do, honey. And the rich auntie, we bring the best gifts. We come, we show up, we'll help you, with your, little Johnny, our nephew, got to do the football and mama ain't got the money, or she just want to be a blessing. We'll go do that. We'll take the kids school shopping, but then we can drop them off and go home and go on a cruise because we got things to do. But we're gonna make sure that those dear and dear to us are taken care of. Here, girl, here's your Van Cleef earrings for your birthday. Auntie gotta go. That's what we do. So, for that little breakdown, I get that little public service announcement for those that don't understand the culture of why black folks call everybody their auntie and uncle. That's not biologically related to them. Okay? But anyway, getting back to what I had to say. Alignment. To the person that just asked me this long question, your alignment ain't right. Just because you got your money together, your femininity together, there's something off. There's always going to be something off when you're not getting what you want. I don't believe in divine timing. I believe in alignment. I believe the divine timing is a term that we use to not have to step up because we're waiting on something or someone on the outside of us to do it for us. Let me tell her I'll call her right back. There we go. So I don't believe in divine timing. And when God decides to give it to you, I don't believe that God, the creator, whatever you want to call it, is holding anything from me. I believe the reason that April didn't have what she wanted in her life is because April was not in alignment with it. If the creator, if God says that everything is mine, why am I not getting it? See, I think from that perspective. I think from the place of, if the Bible says, because I know I got a lot of Bible thumpers that follow me. If the Bible says that money is the answer to all things over in Ecclesiastes, and I ain't got no money, then the question becomes, why am I not in alignment with that statement and believe it wholeheartedly? If over in Deuteronomy it says, I've given you the power to get wealth, and I don't have no wealth, the problem is I'm not in alignment or believe that wealth is available to me. So how do I prove this is correct? Because when you get in alignment, when you're having sex or self-play to get the big, I explained that yesterday. It happens when you are 100% focused in alignment. There is a focus that goes on when there is pleasure going on because you're trying to achieve something. So you know to automatically align yourself with whatever thought, whatever motion, whatever feeling, whatever touch, or whatever to get to that outcome. You do not have a big O without that alignment. So it's the exact same thing in other areas of life. So if you have a problem and you can't seem to be in relationship or have people that you like want to date you, you're not in alignment with being treated well, being wanted, being desired. You know, you haven't aligned yourself with what is available to you. Every time it happens, you know. So it's not that the dating pool is trash. It's not that men are horrible or women are horrible. It's you are in alignment with that thought, because the fact that you think that says that you are in alignment with it. I know it can be challenging not to be with what's going on in the world. Side note, y'all like my hat? It says the Christmas Cafe, child. We're about to put these in the store. But whatever it is that you want, it's your alignment. So whatever you're getting, you're in alignment with that. So what does that look like? How will you align? All right, here's the deal. You align by changing what you believe. You can't watch content that is in contradiction of what you say you want. You can't be around people and take in energy of anything that is opposed to what you say you want. You can't watch podcasts, watch TikTok videos or YouTube videos or Instagram stuff that is not in alignment with what you want, that takes you back to the old feeling of ain't no good men around. See, everybody want to talk about what they want, but they won't get in alignment. That's the problem. That's the problem. You still listen to content that contradicts what you want, but you're not so far removed to where that doesn't bother you anymore. So it's an easy trigger for you. So now you back and see, I done did this femininity work. I done worked on myself, but these men, they still ain't ish. It doesn't happen for you like that. Because whatever your dominant belief is what's going to show up. So for my ladies, why do I keep meeting emotional, unavailable men? Because you're emotionally unavailable. Why do I meet women that, they only want me, for what I can do for them? Because you probably come across as Captain Save them. And they don't ever really try to get to know me. Probably why, if you're trying to buy us. I'm just saying. So, what you listen to and what you consume Hold on. You assume is, and what your dominant beliefs are is what you see. So it's hard for me to take anybody serious on these podcasts and talking about relating and relationships when all I know is it's an alignment issue. It's like everybody wants to around what the issue is. The issue is you're not in alignment. That's it. But y'all quick to get in alignment to get that orgasm though. Wait, hold up. I know what to do to get that. Whether it's by yourself out, you know what to touch, you know what to kiss, you know what to lick, you know what to do, all of that to ensure that. But you won't take that same approach to alignment and align yourself with better finances, relationships, better health. We've all done it. I'm just saying. Everything is alignment. So, how will you align? And the number one thing you have to do first is to realize you're the one out of alignment. God isn't holding anything from you. God isn't waiting on you to grow and mature. None of that is what it is. It's you are not in alignment. So if you're a woman that says I can't seem to get a quality date, why aren't you aligned? Because good men don't just walk past wonderful women. Like, that's not what they do. Men are smart enough to know that they need us. So they don't just walk by. What is my actual belief on relationships about men? And as a result of that being my alignment, is that what I'm saying? I don't think people understand that what you get is what you align with. Whatever your dominant belief is what you're going to get. It's just what it is. So for those that I can't meet a quality woman because you don't believe quality women exist. You want someone to come in and prove to you that they do, but you're not in alignment to draw them to you, because a good woman is not trying to change your belief system and try to prove to you that she's good. You have to be in the energy to receive that. Yes, you will always get what you expect. So how you see yourself will determine what you get. And what you listen to will always determine that. So I believe that there's wonderful men around. Now, you do have some jokers that make you laugh and be like, this individual right here, the dumbass. Now, we do have that. However, those situations don't break us. It's kind of like a funny experience. It's like, this joker right there. And you go on, but it doesn't taint our perspective and view on what it is that we desire and what we believe is available to us. The only reason why a lot of folks don't have good health is because we don't do what we're supposed to do. We're not in alignment. We in alignment with 2 cheese, grilled cheese, with egg, chicken, and bacon on it. Ain't that right, Aunt?
Yep.
I had to get on Aunt this morning, y'all. I know our 2 cheese, grilled cheese breakfast sandwich is real good, but I'm like, friend, put that back. So can I be mad that I haven't lost all the 20 pounds that I'm trying to lose because I got to taste these milkshakes and everything? I can't be mad at that. But what I can do is get in alignment and say, I'm not going to taste it, but I'm going to make sure that it tastes good by having somebody else taste it. But am I going to do that? Have I done that? No. I haven't. I aligned myself to be a woman who was able to buy her house cash, to a woman who was able to, I knew what kind of life I wanted to live. I wanted to live my life like the rich auntie. I wanted a driver. I wanted a maid, an organizer. I need to hire somebody to come in and redo my closets. I check completely. I'm doing an upgrade to my wardrobe. That's what I align with. So as the more I align with that identity, the more the resources started to come for me to actually invest in that lifestyle. Okay? So my identity, the more I was steadfast in it, it became my reality. See, this is what our downtown need to look like. So right now I'm going to this coffee shop. They sent me I was going to call them and say thank you, but I said, you know what? I'd rather go in. Any tips on how to have the black cat energy in a relationship? See, that's the bullshit that I'm talking about. You listen to TikTok. Black cat, because you're trying to learn strategy. Being a black cat, y'all gotta stop this. Y'all gotta stop this. I seen it come up on my Instagram. I want to be a black cat. No, you become the woman. This is what I'm talking about. Why it's hard, y'all. The black cat versus the golden retriever. See, when there is no tips needed when you that girl, when you have a life, when you're doing your thing, when you put yourself first, when you are selfish with yourself. You don't need to learn that. Y'all can find about it on Instagram. I mean on TikTok. But that's what I'm talking about. Y'all look for strategies. And I'm saying, based on the concept of a black cat, I'm a natural black cat simply because I have a freaking life. When you the it girl, you the it girl. You don't have to try to figure out formulas and strategy to become that it girl. I'm naturally mysterious. Dudes, men tell me all the time, we don't know what's going on with you. You don't share nothing. You don't, not because I'm trying to be, I'm just private. And I'm gonna give you what you asked for. And if you want to know more, you gotta ask. Or you gotta spend time. That's what it is. So I'm not giving you no strategies on being a black cat. I give you tools to help you transform into that girl, which automatically makes you their definition of a black cat. So if you want to know the strategy, it's called alignment and becoming. But anyway, I'm going into this place. Where is it at? Okay. So this place in Sharon, Pennsylvania, they sent me this cute little card. And it says, hello, we wanted to reach out to you and honor you and excellence in your business. Thank you in all you do in your community. We appreciate you. Signed, the owners. So instead of calling them to say thank you, I'm going to walk in here and I'm going to order some food from them and thank them. See, that's how you do that. That's how you build relationships. Okay? A phone call would have worked. You said, hey, Pearl girl. She said, the milkshakes are not bringing. Yes, girl, yes. But anyway, yeah, y'all gotta understand this whole, y'all keep looking for strategies to be a woman, and it doesn't work like that. When you are naturally about you and you don't play about you, y'all looking for a man that's talking about, I don't play about her. You don't play about you, but y'all play about you. Y'all let people run up in you with raw. Y'all let people that ain't got no business laid up with you, lay up with you. Why are you laughing? Am I lying? But you don't want, you want somebody to come in and not, and he don't play about me, but you play about you. You play about who, you not having the standards and boundaries. You get excited because they took you out to the hookah bar to get some drinks and y'all had a good time. And now he the one because you feel warm and fuzzy and you have done nothing to vet him, or he has not earned anything from you. You the one, fellas, that get caught up in the beauty and the booty. And now you wonder why she only call you for brunch because she hungry. You have not shared or showed that you have anything else to offer other than some mimosas. So the question of the day is, how will you align, darling? Okay? That's the question of the day. And the first order of business, especially for women, because you know women, we could be stubborn, is to realize that if I was as fabulous as I believe I am, and I hold myself in a certain regard, put it like this. A lot of women have what I call confidence, but their confidence doesn't come from within. It comes from their ability to do things. So I'm confident, but child, by the time they come to me and dealing with men clueless as a bat out of all get out. Be clueless. So the question become for the ladies is first taking your ego out of the way and realizing you are not aligned with the type of man that you want. That really boils down to that. I know I'm kikiing and joking with y'all, but it really boils down to that. I am not in alignment with the type of man that I want. I have my degrees, I have my money, I own my house, I have my car, and blah, blah, blah. I had to come to that realization. You wanna know why? Because I was trying to decide if I wanted one, child. You know, do I want to cohabitate with somebody? Do I want to have the answer for somebody? Yeah, I had to go through all that. So it made sense that I was, just dating men that wasn't trying to lock in, because I wasn't trying to lock in. That's a big decision to make when you've been single, you enjoying your life, you got your house, all of that other stuff. But child, when the house start breaking down, honey, when you want the companionship, you want somebody to be there for, your special moments, and when you're feeling blue and all of this other stuff, you start thinking about it. But I'm telling you something that I had to come to grips with. April, you say this, but you like your freedom. Like, I love freedom. Like, I'm literally like Tinkerbell. Just be do. I'm that girl. I'm that girl. So it's like, okay. So if I'm that girl, what type of man do I need that is don't feel some sort of way about me having to spend some alone time? And alone time might be, I just need a couple hours to myself. It doesn't mean that I need to go weeks and months without you, because, after 3 days, I need to be upon you. But somebody that's more independent. So I had to rethink what I was saying. Okay? So, yes, I see somebody said, I've been trying to determine if I want a relationship. You do. We just, once we've been by ourselves and we've acquired certain things, it's like a man has to come with more than money, because back in the day, the man that had the money got the girl, because the girl could not survive on her own. Now that we're in a position to survive on our own and buy things and acquire things on our own, what do you have to offer other than money? Simply because that's how men were taught. They didn't have to do any self-development work, any intellectual maturity. They didn't have to do any of those things, right? So now that they were able to just get over with providing. Well, now that we are able to provide for ourselves, what else do you have? So we can put your money and things to the side. What else do you have? Are you still 50, 60 years old in the club popping bottles? Are you still trying to hang out? Like, what are you doing? Like, what do your life look like? Right? So that's, I believe, with a huge discrepancy that's going on. Women have been given rights and be able to take care of ourselves, and men were only taught that's what they were all good for. Now that we want more, and it's not just that, they're having a hard time transitioning into emotional intelligence and intellectual maturity, because it's like, what else you got? Especially when you're dealing with a woman with her own. So anywho, I gotta go in here. I'm gonna say thank you to the people that sent us this really nice card. So that means, Ed, that the word about the Christmas cafe is getting out, because this is Pennsylvania. So we got some stuff coming. Most men nowadays have worked on that because they were raised by their mothers. Lies. Most men that were raised by their mothers only, if they didn't have any male influence, are weak as hell. They emotional. They don't, because you got to remember, if they were raised with their mothers, a lot of their mothers were not emotionally available to them because more single mamas was working. Unless he had a male figure, he don't really have that balance like that. So yeah, no, we can't say most men have worked on that. That's why we see such levels of emotionally messed up men. Also, if men were in young men's lives, the community wouldn't look the way that it does. So you gotta understand. You gotta look at the broader picture. You know, everybody blames everything on the single mom, but the men aren't doing what they're supposed to do because the communities look horrible. So that means women aren't emotional intelligent. Ain't that what I just said? You trying to play the man versus woman game. What I'm saying is, when your daddy was not in the house, your mama probably became more hard, so she was not in her emotions and her femininity at the level that she could be. Because your daddy, for whatever reason, decided to leave you with her instead of taking you with him. So either way it goes, there's something lacking when there's not a present mother or a present father around. Either way it goes, you're going to be lacking, unless you have other people in your life. Like for me, I had my grandfather. I had other men. Right. So why are we being told to become something to only be by ourselves if the men are having caught up? See, you're not listening. Damn. The men that haven't caught up aren't the men that your ass should be interested in. I need y'all to think with all these damn degrees y'all got. That's my entire point of the video. You guys are worried about men that don't align. That's the whole point. So then you get in your freaking feelings. Well, these men ain't, because your ass ain't aligned with the ones that are. So your whole conversation is about the men that aren't. I'm not talking about them. I'm addressing somebody's question. But in alignment, are you gonna become to get yourself in alignment with a man that ain't shit? Come on, girls. Y'all got so many freaking degrees that you goofy and slow when it comes to just picking up woman stuff. Why are we told to become if the men ain't this? Why would you be trying to become for a raggedy man? There are more men that haven't gotten it than are. Who gives two rats' asses about them? That's what I'm talking about. That's why you will never attract them, because you're worried about something that should not apply to you when you become the woman. Becoming the woman, I don't worry about these jokers. I talk to y'all about it because y'all more worried about it. I don't understand. This is why the most successful women are just goofy when it comes to men. Like, why would somebody tell you to become, and your whole reason to become is because you only view the pool of men as the ones y'all, come on. Y'all got to be smarter than that. Y'all got to be smarter than that, because y'all sure as hell know how to find out if a joker cheating. And you mean to tell me that you can't figure out that I'm going to only align myself and give myself to a man that's worthy? Rightfully so. You yourself has issues as well. No, I don't. I do not have issues with men. You just want to stay on the bottom tier. Does that mean you're not aligned? I just told you. I just told you. I didn't want to be in a relationship. So it made sense because I was aligned with men that wanted to have fun. Like I wanted to have fun. Y'all women got to be smarter than this. Even the Bible say that the women are, God calls wisdom her for a reason. I just told you that. And it made sense while I was dealing with men that weren't trying to lock in, because I wasn't trying to lock in. That's the alignment. Is it crazy? I clearly said it. That's not me having an issue. That's me saying, like I said, I wasn't sure if I wanted to be in a relationship. So I'm entertaining men that didn't want to be in a relationship. Can someone find someone that is aligned to what they want, yet drag them out of that due to them not being in alignment? Girl, I'm not fixing to do this with y'all. Yeah, they always get offended and try to challenge me, not realizing I done told you what the issue was. I told you. I said I wasn't sure if I wanted to be in a relationship. So I was still dating, and I was dealing with men that were fun guys. What the part of alignment don't you get about that? What? Is that not alignment? But I got to say this. No, that all jokes aside. No, I'm not stressed. That was just fun. That's edutainment, y'all. But I will say this, though. The majority of women think like that. Now, you guys, you've almost 400 of you guys that have been following me well. Y'all know I just be playing and whatnot. But at the end of the day, imagine being a coach and the majority of women think that way. Imagine that. Oh, I'm not upset. You see, I was able to bring it all down. You see, I give y'all a little bit what you want and then bring it on in. When you're naturally ready and have worked on yourself, you will not entertain men whose mindsets aren't aligned with yours. I get what you mean. Yeah. And that's what my whole point of this is. What will you do to align? And everything in your life is out of alignment. When it's out of alignment, you won't get what you want. So when you are teetering like I was teetering, like I said, I was dating fun guys and having a good time. That's it. So if you are in that space of, I don't know if I should, I don't know if I shouldn't, I don't know what I want, you're going to meet people who are just like you. And there's nothing wrong with that. Until you're ready to make a decision on, I don't want to be in a relationship, or I do, whatever one you choose is what it's going to be. Yes, you have to accept the hard truth that you're the responsibility to change is you. Absolutely. So the fact that I'm giving you the cheat code and some of y'all still buck the system, that just let me know y'all goofy as hell. Because you would rather not heal and make it about the men from your past as to why you believe that all men are this way. Or you just watch the internet, which is a microcosm of what's going on in the world. It's like you only focus on your phone. But most of y'all that say men aren't available and these men aren't this, you don't go out. You don't have a hobby. You don't meet anybody. Right? But you sit back on the internet and watch everybody else with bitter stories, and you take on that energy and you make it your own. Yes, she said, how you gonna fail with the cheat code? Yeah, the cheat code is simply, what do you want? And everything about you has to align with that thing. Just like everything about you when you're having sex aligns with getting that orgasm. It's the same thing. Yes, trying to get out of a healing phase so it's easy. These men, what it is you want someone to come in and take you away from your own current identity to prove to you that they exist. And all you gonna do, sis, is buck the system because you have not gotten in alignment with the thought that good men are available. So because if somebody did come in to try to show you that, you're gonna push them away anyway because you have not been living in good man exists energy. She said, the way April used to irritate me, woo goodness. Then I went and got some good therapy and now she makes perfect sense. Thank you, girl. But the fact that you kept listening, even though I irritated you, there was a little something in there, girl. There was a little something in there, honey. But that's the cheat code. The cheat code means if I want a good man, meaning you have to believe they exist. You have to believe that somebody's going to come in and don't play about you. You're going to believe that they're not going to cheat on you. You have to believe that there are men that want commitment and want marriage to someone like you. But in order to do that, you need to have become that, which means you would have had to shift on the inside first to even align with what I just said. So if you keep meeting emotionally unavailable men, emotionally unavailable women, you're the problem. That's really is. Because you know how to lie them to get no orgasm. All right, I'm ready to go now. It's time to go. See y'all later. I'm going to go say thank you to the people in the Christmas Cafe for taking the time to send this to us at the Christmas Cafe. Y'all got to stop by and come get a milkshake from us. Yes, I like that. You are the problem and the solution. I'm ready. She read. Ugh. See, the Christmas Cafe will be good down here. And it's like this little town. So, all right, y'all. See y'all later. Should we go to the crosswalk or we just going to cross in the middle of the street? You going to stop it like Jesus, like pardon the Red Sea? Okay. So, yes. See y'all later.